The whole purpose of Christianity, or as it's imagined, is to safeguard the human soul from eternity in hell. Those are the words of Sam Harris in his debate with William Lane Craig. It's a great back and forth between Dr. Craig and Dr. Harris. But I've got to say, right off the bat, in his rebuttal, in Sam Harris's rebuttal, he missed it. The purpose of Christianity is not to safeguard the human soul. If your whole purpose in believing in Jesus and going to church and being a Christian has to do with you wanting to avoid punishment in hell and to go to heaven, I've got to say, I think you missed it. That's not what it's about. It's not about humans at all. It's not about us. It's about bringing God, the creator of the universe, glory. That's why he set up this universe and sent in Jesus to die so he could bring glory to himself. Sam Harris may call that narcissistic, but on what moral ground can you stand and judge the person who created the whole world? I really think that as you listen to him talk about, oh, there's all these people dying, and look at all that your God fails to accomplish. He may cure eczema, but there's millions of people in India, 250,000 people killed in one tsunami, and he didn't save them. Children torn at the teeth of life from their parents. Their parents are praying, and they still die. Where's God? Where's God in all this evil? Well, Sam, why is he obligated to save them? Because you think it would be good? Just because you think it would be good, I think it would be good. Why is God obligated to do that? And you go on to say that, when we're singing in church, or when, we find a good banker who helps us lower our rate, or, our mortgage rate, that we'll say God is good. But when bad things happen, we say God is mysterious. I don't know anybody who would say that really God is mysterious and then recant and not be willing to say also that God is good. Whether I'm killed or I live another day, God's good. Whether a country is here today or maybe it's gone tomorrow, God's still good. Our circumstances and what happens to us has nothing to do and no weight or governship over God. I'm a little confused as to why. I guess I'm not confused, but it's hard to believe that someone who is as educated as Dr. Harris and has had so much discourse with Christians can miss the main point in thinking that it's really focused on human beings. Why? It blows my mind. I mean, there's lots of people who believe that, I guess, but I don't see how you can live a consistent life. And like Dr. Harris pointed out, people will say, they'll be inconsistent, and that's true. But when you talk to the people who actually dig in and try to be consistent, there's answers to all these responses. Dr. Harris, you're not bringing up anything new. These objections have been around forever. I mean, it boils down to, if God's all-powerful and all-loving, how come there's still evil in the world? Well, what if God had a purpose for evil? What if he raised certain people up just to destroy them? What if he built up India just to wipe it out and demonstrate his power and his wrath, just like he did Pharaoh in Egypt? This is coming right from Romans 9. What if he did that? Does that make him evil? Does that make him inept? Did he fail to accomplish his purpose? No. God is God. Now, we can get to the presuppositions and talk about where we disagree. But if we just accept, and for a moment, that there is a God, he did create the universe, he does have a purpose and authority over all of the universe, then really what's the issue? If he sends Israel to kill all the Amalekites, men, women, children, animals, what's wrong with that? if you build two cities out of clay, as a human, you build two cities out of clay, and you choose to destroy one, what's wrong with that? We are nothing but dust in this world, and He has breathed into us life. Everything that we have, every breath, every ability, every thought, every capability, intention, desire, all stems from the power of God and His blessings to us. So I did like the debate. I thought it was great, but really atheism is so shallow. There's no moral ground to stand on, no matter what you add to it or change. And we can keep debating people who, Dr. Craig did a great job, but we can talk about the low-hanging fruit and try and, pander to the masses, but it really isn't making any difference. So good luck. I look forward to speaking to you.